So, hi guys. I decided to do yarn braids. This isn't gonna really be a tutorial exactly. Um, I just search, sorry, just search like yarn braids on freaking YouTube so you can watch an actual like person that's done this before do this. But like, I did take some ideas like the rubber band method. Generally, I mean, I loosen the rubber band. It's kind of like they're just for like a base, not for putting the braid on the rubber band. Because if you do that, I've heard it tends to like slide if you pull it too much, and we don't really want that. We don't know her. We don't want her here. So what I did was I already sectioned like all of my hair. My hair is thick, so you can't really tell because everybody's wilding. I did some in the back already. Um, could you hear me? Yeah, I did some in the back already. And I know my hair's kind of thick, so you probably can't really tell, but it's all section pre styled. I try to keep squares and a couple of triangles as much as possible. But yeah. I think I'm gonna go ahead and kind of show you what I do. Oh, I should probably give me a second. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Okay, so I'm doing 4x4s. If you need to know what I'm talking about, I'm taking two pieces, oh my god. I'm taking 4 yarn pieces in each hand, and I've already like leveled it to where I want it to be. It's kind of like right in like boob length. So they're not as long as I was thinking I was gonna make them, but then I was like, note to self, like measure and then measure long, like add a couple inches when you're braiding it, because as you're braiding it, obviously it's kind of like it's gonna be shorter than what you kind of braided. So this wants to go, these two want to go this way, by the way. They're gonna go that way, but they're kind of like going crazy right now. Guess I can put them like behind my ear. There we go. So those are gonna go that way. I kind of gave myself a part just in case I wanted to put my hair to the side, cause I didn't want to just only wear it up. But yeah, you're gonna split them, and then you're gonna put one over the other like this. It should make like a T shape. And I do mine weird. Once I use the thick one to cover my hair up as much as possible. I'm not really too worried about my hair showing too much, because I guess I like it. It gives it kind of like a style. And I'm not a professional, so I'm obviously not gonna be able to, I'm trying to make them even too. I'm not gonna make them perfect, so this will just be fun. I didn't really plan anything to talk about this time because I was literally like, let me just do this. So this is not, it's just water in here. It broke a while ago, and I was like, I don't want to waste the bottle, so we kept her, So right now I'm just gonna like wet my hair a little bit because it's a little dry. It's actually not as dry as I thought it was gonna be. I used some kind of cheap leave-in, really, and I'm just gonna. I accidentally had someone else in my hand. I was wondering why it felt so thick, but my hair is pretty thick, so I try to make. But it's like thick, but then it's like thin. This has a lot of, almost like it has a lot of volume. Yeah, there we go. So now we're moisturized and we're soft again. We're revived. I made sure that the yarn, I kind of moved the rubber band off my head a little bit. Just a little bit. Just enough to where I'm just using it to control my hair, really. That's mainly what this is for. This is awesome. Tropical Roots Locking Gel. This stuff is awesome. It's like really, it makes your hair really soft. Like, I should try doing a twist up with this. Like, and it smells like a candle, like a tropical candle. It smells good. So I take like, probably like that much, not too much. Well, I mean, it's a little bit, a lot. Like half of what I had on my hand. And now I'm just gonna make sure I only have one in my hand, because I'd rather put the stuff on one by one. And I always make sure that the hair is like, the yarn is ready. So I'm just gonna rub that in. You might need a little extra for your ends if your ends are as wild as mine. And just so I don't need to put too much on, I twirl. I like press it in really good, and then I like kind of twirl it to try to push the product down in, because for some reason when I twirl it, it feels like it goes into my ends more for some reason. So just make sure you coat it. So now it should kind of almost stay straight a little bit. Maybe I should have just kept that size. I didn't feel like I was using that much last night, but I'm starting on not new hair, but, and I'm trying to get all the tangles out too, so it doesn't like matter or anything while it's hiding. So now we have almost a straight piece of hair. I twirl the end to kind of keep it straight a little bit, and I want to keep it tight. So now I'm gonna take the yarn and do it like this and start. I can't really explain how I started. I just make sure that this hair is kind of pulled tight. My actual hair is pulled tight, and I put it behind the yarn. There's probably a whole lot easier way to start this, but yeah, I'm not a professional, so what's going on? Oh, what happened? Oh, somehow my other hand grabbed the, oops, gotta start over. So it makes my hair really soft. That's another thing. Maybe if I, oh, you know what, my hair was a little more damp last night because I had just put that, I remember what I forgot. So this one's gonna be a little weird because I forgot I was using another cream. So hopefully this doesn't mess me up too much. Hopefully this piece of hair is fine. It's kind of too late to do what I did last night. So can you stay over here? Thank you. So, oh well, that's why it's like not staying straight. It's because I was putting a not a curling, I think it is a curling pudding, but it was like a moisturizer that I was putting in my hair last night, and I didn't do it this time. That's why it keeps on puffing up. Let me see if I can go grab it real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so like this. I was using this, and I forgot to put it on that one, hence why it's like not wanting to relax. So I wonder if I can still kind of put it on there. I mean, I guess I can still put it on there as long as I like. Yeah, see now, it's like kind of staying straight. Yeah, that's exactly what I needed. I'm just gonna twirl it so I can really press that stuff in, and it should keep it like basically straight. Now, I wouldn't have to do all that if I would have always make these two go in the back. I wouldn't have to do all that if I had my hair straight. Well, not straightened, but like blown out. But what happened was I had it blown out, but then I was supposed to go swimming, but we never did go swimming. So I basically like took my, what you call it, out for nothing. See how my hair is like behind this hair, this yarn. It's not hair, it's yarn. I keep saying hair, but I mean to say yarn. But yeah, I just kind of started that way. It's not the cleanest way, but I always make sure that the yarn is like flat and crisscrossing, like not crisscrossing each other, so it looks more clean. It looks a lot cleaner, and it helps hide the hair underneath. See? Just keep it like that. There we go. See how it's like behind and it's still tight? Ooh, I forgot which way. There we go. Sometimes I forget which way the braid's going, and that kind of irks. Make sure you're paying attention to the bottom, because the bottom will like stay. It will be like braiding down there too. It's not covering there. Oh, because I have it backwards. Because I'm showing all the back side, not the front side. There we go. Let's get back to normal. Back to our regular schedule programming. I forgot. Okay, so we did that. There we go. Okay, so back to business. Let's get down to business. To defeat the horns. Take me out of you. Now this part hurts my hands so much, but that's because I'm trying to like make sure my hair is covered. Oh my gosh, it hurts. Sometimes you might need to take a little bit of a break. Especially when you get to the ends, for some reason it's like you gotta like I'm pulling my hair in the back tight, so it stays you know, hidden. Another thing is like my hair is like long too. Most people that do these styles, their hair isn't that long, which is, I mean, You can do it with long hair too, but most of the time they're trying to hide a whole less hair. There we go. Once I definitely make sure that the end is covered, and by the time I get to the end, I'm taking some of the hair that's the yarn, the yarn that's blocking the hair. I start giving it to its friends on the other side because, you know, they're thinner, obviously, because you have more folded to one side than the other. And now that's when it starts looking clean. And I make sure I crisscross it. I'm still keeping it flat. That's also probably why it's hurting, because I'm trying to, I'm really keeping it taut. Because I want to make sure it stays the way I have it. I might give, yeah, like sometimes I might give one a little more if it's feeling a little light. And see down here, they tend to get, some yarns tend to get shorter. So if I see like a shorter one, I might give one to another side just so it stays long. But I guess that's a good thing too, because then it starts kind of thinning at the bottom, so it doesn't look so unnatural. I mean, obviously it's yarn, but like it looks cleaner, I guess, when you have it that way. I might even give start giving short pieces to that long one, because I have that one in the middle is like the long one. So just kind of twist it. Give my hands a little bit of a break. This isn't the ones I'm working on. I already like pre-did them all over my couch over there. So like, yeah. But no one's home. Well, I mean, it wouldn't even matter if anyone's home. It's just me and my boyfriend. It's all nice and quiet. We kind of have friends, little paw friends here, but I'm not sure when the guy's gonna come and fix the little stuff that needs fixing, because we like just moved in and there's some stuff that needs a little bit of fixing, and I know not everyone's like dog oriented, so I try to make sure that everybody's okay. You can see it kind of like getting thinner at the bottom. This is when I'm like trying to tuck the short ones in so they don't fly around. But it's okay if they do, because we have a plan to do that. Like, that's okay if they do, because then you just take your scissors and it's just clean it up, because it's like braided. Because it's like braided, so it's not gonna like really go anywhere if you, it's almost like not, and this hair like yarn hooks on itself. So once you get to like the bottom, I think that's where, yeah, once I get to the bottom, this is where I kind of like take yarn and kind of swing it around, and I'm just gonna tie it. It's not really, like I said, it's not a tutorial, so I'm not worried about like showing you the full-on details. I was kind of chatting about my experience doing this, because you don't really have too many people talking about their first try doing this kind of stuff. I will say, probably do yarn braids before you try to do yarn locks, because that was not fun. That literally took me 2 days to do. Now this kind of took me 2 days to do too, but that's because I prepped the hair one day. Like, I was sitting here cutting like thousands. There's yarn over here, there's yarn over here, and then I still have the whole entire That's probably like still, that's not even sure that's even half. I got that all on Amazon for like $7. Yeah, like $7. All of that for $7. It's looking nice. And first, I'm not sure if it's like, I'm not sure if it's because I bought it off of Amazon and not Walmart. But this yarn feels different. It's the same brand, but the yarn feels different. It feels soft, a lot more softer than that yarn I got the first time. Which it was black, but I don't think really the color made that big of a difference. But it feels good. You know what I'm saying? And I was able to I can put them up. Like right now, I can put them up. But that might be also another thing about using, making yarn locks. They're not as stiff. They're not as stiff as, you know, just regular yarn braids. But if you're planning on going swimming, you will probably need to, you probably need to invest in a swim cap, is what I've been told. I'm not really sure how that's gonna work exactly. Maybe they have like big ones or something, or it's like just so you don't get your actual hair wet. But we'll find out, because I will try swimming in these. I might not even like swim, because I wasn't really thinking I was gonna swim. I don't really swim too much, really. Like, I like swimming, but I don't know how to like swim like a pro, you know? Like, if I was going to a beach, I'll stay on the beach pretty much and not go out into the ocean. Now my boyfriend, he will probably like, he thinks he's a fish, so he'll probably go like all the way out and go grab a fish and come back. But yeah, I don't really do all of that too much. I almost feel like I should do the back of my hair. Sorry for the light change. I'm using the light as a light right now, which most people do, but I think they pull up their blinds. But I don't really want to do that, so no, I do have like, my hair is thick, so it just naturally sheds quite a bit. I will get like a quarter size amount of the Shea Miracle Moisture Intense Curling Pudding. Yeah, that's what it's called. Oh yeah, instantly feels softer, almost. Now, I think I need to trim my ends, because I'm noticing when I smooth my fingers down, it gets kind of rough, like right at like right here. It feels rough, but I don't really want to cut off length right now. But I can kind of feel it. I can kind of because like technically I can feel it like almost kind of starting up here, but it doesn't get really bad until like right here. But sometimes when I put like, you know, stuff directly on it, now it's like only the very tip, which I think I'm gonna try to doing trims like once a year, maybe twice a year. I'm not sure. The first year I only did it once, and I did it at the beginning and middle. I mean, the beginning and end of the like, I guess this big chop count as a trim. It's a pretty hefty trim. But yeah, I didn't trim my hair until the beginning of this year. I think it was like January 10th. It's my like my big chop, my start of my journey. Yeah, because now I don't need to use as much product. I'm not really too worried about it. Like, these products feel good together. I did that whole thing about taking it in your hand and mixing it to see if it will act crazy. Yeah, I need to stay straight like that. And I forgot to start a new one, but I have some rights in hand. And what was I gonna say? I have some right in reach. That's what I was gonna say. Man, like sometimes when I'm talking, I just kind of my brain decides to say other things. Like my brain's like, oh, I know what you're gonna say, but I think you're gonna say this instead. I'm like, why are you deciding this mid thought that you want to change your mind and say something else? Like, I would have thought like I had two different people in my head sometimes. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I try to make sure I grip it good. Ouch. I also used Got2b glue gel to seal my parts. So they ain't like budging anytime soon. I'm trying to make sure that, yeah, there we go. Try to make sure that my hair is covered by the yarn. It's being shrouded by the yarn. I'm not too worried about the top because once I kind of fix it, then it's not as bad. Like, see? Make sure they stay flat. As flat as possible. There we go. We getting it. Now, yeah, we're like right next to the street, but like I love the spot we're in because it's like right at the end, and it's like not much cars over here. Almost like they just opened the side, so it's kind of awesome right now, at least. But you know, people are still moving. It's the beginning of summer, so we might get new neighbors, or I don't know. So far, so good, I guess I should say. So far, so good. Yeah, see, I think since I was like focusing a little more on this one came out a little better than the other one. But, yeah, that's basically it. I just kind of wanted to chat while I was doing this because I haven't really made any specific videos on anything really. I did have a curly wig to transformation I was doing, but after I finished, I was like, I don't really care how this looks really, so I'm going to straighten it, because that was the issue. I didn't like, hold on, I gotta get this back in the front. Yeah, like this yarn's so freaking soft, like sometimes I don't notice that my hair is going towards the front. That's why I gotta kind of look in the camera and look at my mirror on the side to see what I'm doing. But yeah, I was trying to leave it wavy, but I feel like I look weird with those kind of waves. Like, it wasn't like, I don't really know how to explain it. You'll see in the video. I'll probably like put a little chat on the side explaining this little thing again, but like it was a little bit hectic. I guess this is kind of like this is kind of what people do with mukbangs, but like am I saying that right? Mukbangs? Am I saying that right? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Mukbangs? Yeah, mukbangs. People generally like kind of talk and eat, and I'm doing my hair and talking. I'm trying to make sure it's like really like, there we go. I especially make sure the ends, because I know the ends are like your hair, like the hair you want to like try to protect with these kind of styles. Like that's the whole entire point of styles, to protect your ends. And if you're not protecting your ends, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm trying to make sure that this one, cause see this one's so short, so I'm trying to give him some life. Give him some life. Who needs some? Did you need some? You needed some. You need a couple of people over there. And then you can just give that one to him. Yeah, because, like, you gotta, like, pay attention to where, like, see how this one's so much shorter? Wait, hold on, let me separate it. See how this one has a couple of short pieces and these are all long? You want to, like, make sure, like, it's kind of even-ish as much as possible. That one didn't hurt too much to do. But then again, it's like I might be getting used to it after so long. There we go. And try to tuck the ends. I was watching a video and this lady was like, most yarn braids are only like 3 pieces. And I'm like, 3 pieces? That's so small. Like, I mean, she didn't, it's not even that she didn't have too much hair. It's like, it was so small and like, I don't see the benefit if it's not really covering your hair. But it was black yarn, so I guess she wasn't too, I think she was just trying to show how to do it, I guess. But like, I don't know, I wasn't feeling it. I was just trying to watch her position her hands, which were also weird, so I didn't really follow that either. What did I follow from that video? I was just like, did I? The parting, like that's what I watched that video for, was the parting. Y'all probably know what I'm talking about. It's very like, this is how you do this. Step 1, do this. Step 2, do that. This is actually looking pretty good. But yeah, I'll probably like stop here. I might cut. Oh no, I'm not going to. I'm just gonna leave it raw because sometimes it's okay. It's okay to leave stuff raw. I mean, I didn't really make any mistakes or anything, so I'm just gonna leave it like this because I'm just doing this for fun. It was like 30 minutes, so I think that's long enough, but like I'm just gonna continue doing this, and yeah, gonna continue doing this, and I'll talk to you guys later. But that's kind of like the gist of it. This is probably gonna take, I would definitely take 2 days or something to do this. Now if I had like help, it probably wouldn't take 2 days at all, you know. But I am on my own team right now, so. But it's like coming out really good. And I guess, I mean, you know how to do your ends, right? They all end the same. You're gonna burn your ends. I lost the one I just did, and I should probably tie it before it like unravels. But yeah, that's about it. I just kind of wanted to say hi and kind of show you a little bit of the place. No, you didn't see much, but like just how quiet it is awesome. Like it's like perfect for recording. There's a cute little park on the side. Like it's just, this place is really nice. I just kind of wanted to talk about that. The front desk is really nice and diverse, so I feel comfortable going up there if I have any issues. Like it's like all those little things you don't No. To think about is good. Well, now I'm going to wait for the guy to come fix some stuff. And it's like only like a few tweak stuff, just some stuff that needs to be tightened really. And yeah, that's about it. I'll talk to you later.